Hello traders, this is DC Trader for another market review, and the US market right now is on holiday, so it's their Thanksgiving, and tomorrow it is their biggest sale of the year, which is the Black Friday. That's what they say, right? Okay, but today we had a sell-off, guys. It is not great, guys. Take a look at this, guys, and then remember yesterday. Basically, if we make this one, if we take a look at the 5 minutes, which is I love, look at that. It tried to open, and yesterday it stopped there. And I was telling you guys, okay, tomorrow we have to take a look at this particular area. Let's see if it goes above here. If it doesn't, there's a bigger chance this will go down. I never expected this to go down that far and even reach to this particular area. Another area that I was telling you guys, this particular area could be a zone of interest wherein buyers were there, and of course buyers again bought some, although it ended up high. So tomorrow, the prices that I'll be looking at for this particular stock is basically this 7,000 and this one. But my guess, this could go up, maybe. I'm not so sure if it would stay above 7,000. And if it does, I want it to go back down, then having it to retest again 7,000, then continue. That could be a new bull micro. But my guess is it could go up a bit, then go back down, hoping that it will catch it around this area, 6,862. If it does not catch it, guys, then you know, let's take a look at here. Where is its next area of interest? The gap. I would say this could be the next area of interest, hoping around 6,700 if it would support it. And if you take a look at this, guys, this has been 4 days breaking the lows. So this week is really not, for me, an exciting week, guys. It is a week. But that's okay. That's okay. There are days that are like that too. Remember these days, this week, down, 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 and how many up days you have. So I think we're already been blessed by our markets for giving us a lot of up days than down days this couple of months. So giving back is not so bad. The next particular stock that we're going to be discussing is AC Energy. Now AC Energy, guys, yesterday, as we know, they had, this is what I'm telling you guys, okay? Taking a look at this, you know this is a down, right? Yesterday. Today, it opened, reached this particular point of interest, but could not retest it again. It retested the low. So this means this is a continuation to this bear micro. Now tomorrow, the only thing I'll be taking a look at more, guys, is these two areas, 585 and 629. Basically these two areas. So my guess is if tomorrow we go up here, break this area here, or even touch this area, come back, do it again, this might be a bull micro. But other than that, it could just go up a bit, then continue down. And this would also continue down. That's about this for this particular stock. So let's hope this. So I'm going to take a look at this particular channel angle, because this could be a potential resistance. This could be a potential resistance, guys. That's what I'm thinking for this particular stock. Then the next particular stock is Ali again. Ali is doing a little bit even worse than AC Energy. Take a look at this, guys. If you make that bigger, guys, all right? So we know this is a down area. Although we tried to go up, but we only hit which angle? That's what I'm gonna take a look at tomorrow, this angle of attack. And then yesterday, it dropped and it ended here. And of course, the next point of interest that I was looking at, this area where buyers came, right? Another area would be this area, right? Now, I know we already broke down the 38-34 area. And where's the 38-34 area? This particular zone, which is the previous June's high, if you make that bigger, right? That area, this area. Now, so the next area that I'm looking at yesterday was this area around 37. And I did not expect that we're just gonna hit it today, right? But if you take a look at this, guys, we never had a chance to make a bull micro. This was all bear micro. So tomorrow, I'll be really looking at, well, if you make this one a little bit of a short term, I would look at this area. See if we can stay above even 37.30. But even though if we can stay above 37.30, we're still not yet on the safe side, because we still got this 38-34 around this particular area too, guys. Although we close around here, which is good. So, but the thing is, take a look at that, guys. It just jumped over there, right? So I'm not so sure. Maybe tomorrow it will just go there and go back down. Now, if it goes there, go back down again and retest this area again, then you know this could be a bull micro, a start of a bull micro. But let's take a look at that tomorrow. Other than that, I feel there may be some bearishness in this area, maybe to hit, my guess is around 36, around this particular zone where it had support. This could be going down, so this could be a very good area for support around 36. So let's see what happens tomorrow. Now, the next particular stock that we're going to be discussing is BDO. And actually, guys, BDO today is really not that difficult, really. Okay. Because it is inside this very big candle, which is actually this day. So we have not broken either one of these sides. So my guess tomorrow, hands off. Again, if it hits here first, then this is a bear micro. But what if tomorrow it suddenly hits there and stay above there? Then this is a continuation of this mass downtrend. So this is a very strong, this could go an uptrend, right? So that's about this for this stock. So this stock is really, this is a inside 2 bars. So just hold off there. The next particular stock that we're going to be discussed was Converge. And actually Converge went down to 1580 to the tick. Actually not to the tick, but it actually closed there around 15. Actually, yesterday, guys, I put an order of 1580, and today I forgot to put an order, but take a look at that. It just reached today. Now, the thing about this is that, okay, take a look at that. Bear, bull, and today, I was still thinking about this strong area of concern, and today it's just open, hits its head, go back down. Could not even retest 1629. So that does mean that if it cannot retest 1629, it goes to the nearest support. Now for this particular stock, right? If this cannot hold, guys, then this might fall even further. And the way I see it, okay, where is its next support? I would really think around 15. Maybe around this area. I would really think about 1520, which also makes sense. Take a look at this, guys. Continuation. Take a look at that. See that area, another area. So around 1520, 1530, and it also makes sense. So I would wait for this stock to take a look at it. Now tomorrow it could go up, but the most important thing is, does it retest it again, the high? Because sometimes it could just go up, and go back down. And then if you take a look at this guy, all right, first entry, you already had your second entry, and this is already the third entry going to a fourth entry. Now, if it goes low here, it makes sense. It may reach around this particular area too. So that's about this for this particular stock. And the next stock that we're going to be discussing is BDO. Now, BDO, guys, today was very, again, it did not, it's still stuck in between 650 and 613. So again, our reviews are still the same. It did not change our review today. So I still stick tomorrow. It's either one or the other, right? So my guess is, I hope the 617 will hold, so this stock can push it up, maybe stay above 650. And if it does say 650, then it may have a chance to go up higher, because you know there are sellers here on top. So if you may want to go up there a little bit, you know, test those waters around that area, right? That is for this particular stock. And if you take a look at this, guys, first entry, second entry. So be staying, if you can stay above 650, guys, tomorrow you may have a chance to go back to 8. But if we go down and down, then their target may be around 5. That is for this particular market. The next market that we're going to be discussing is, FGEN. Now for FGEN, guys, really, and on yesterday's review, I was telling you guys, okay, we had this movement, it break higher. The next day, it went down, could not retest this area again, went a little higher. Okay, so that means that it's part of this area. Then yesterday it went down and it closed this area. So I was taking a look at these two, right? And today what happened? It landed on 28. Right? So what does this mean to me? I mean, this is a bear micro. Now tomorrow, definitely I'll be taking a look at same area still. And I hope that this particular stock can go up a little like this, guys. It could go here. There you go. And could maybe continue. Another like that, zigzag to the upside, right? Higher highs. That's my thinking. Otherwise, guys, this stock could still maybe they may want to continue back down. Now, if you take a look at FGEN, guys, it is still this particular zone, guys. This particular angle. See, it's following this particular angle. So my guess is its next support area will be 2750 that we may want to take a look at. And it also makes sense before, because this particular stock moves in 50s and 00s, right? That is my thinking for this particular stock. The next stock that we're going to be discussing is HLCM. And what happened to HLCM? It went, yep. Then I was telling you guys, okay, went up. Today, it started a down area. And we marked this angle of attack to the downside. And today, it opened here. Drop all the way. It tried, but could not even go up even higher. And of course, yesterday I was telling you, okay, this 650 could be a point of interest, right? Because I was thinking, okay, where could this stock go? And if you angle this one here, drop there, it makes sense around that particular area. And if you take a look at that, guys, it also makes sense because this particular area where buyers are buying, right? Makes sense. So that's why. But for tomorrow, if this does not hold, guys, then you know it still has a around this particular area is another good one, right? 610 maybe, and it also coincides to this particular area too, right? This particular zone angle, right? So the thing tomorrow I'll be looking at, right? If we can stay above here, guys, around 675 and just go up there, stay a little bit, and go up higher, then this could be a new bull micro. But if we continue to go up, could not even retest or even retest this zone and goes back down, cannot retest it again, then you know it will go back to 650. And if this does not hold, it may go to 610 around this particular area, which sellers were there once and could not exit. So maybe there's still sellers around 610 who wants to get out, right? That is for this particular stock, guys. And then the next particular stock that we're going to be discussing is JFC. Now for JFC, guys, really, as I'm looking at JFC right now, I really never expect, but I was looking at this angle here at 189. Never expect that, okay, oops, it hits again to 189. And because this, remember these two areas that I was telling you guys, okay, it did went up, but did not retest there, so we cannot say this is a bull micro. And I was telling you guys, okay, this and this. And today, it continued here and could not even break above and maintain in this particular zone, right? So this is a continuation to this bear micro. Now for tomorrow, guys, I would say I would make it like this. Two areas, 189.81 or 188.55. One or the other. If it hits this first, then this could be a start of a bull micro. And if it hits this first, then there could be a continuation. Now, let me be confirmed with you guys. Now, when I mean bear micro, it's a continuation, but it does not mean that it will always go down, right? But you know, if it breaks there and continues to go down, then you know they're eyeing for 178.98, which is the reason for that. Why would the sellers continue to bring it down? The reason for that being is they could have a very big position in this area and they weren't able to exit. So now they're trying to have a position to push it down, get their everything here, and these sellers, everybody sellers becomes buyers, and what happened is it will go back up again, right? That's how their mindset is. So my thinking is I'll take a look at it tomorrow if there's any continuation about this area. Now this does not mean, but this particular area of 194 is also an important area. If it stays above here, then you know this was once a second entry long and it stopped there. And if it stays above there, 195, then this could be following this particular area, right? This may have a chance to go back up and continue to its upward bias, right? But other than that, I feel this is following this channel and there's more to the downside for this stock. All right, and the next stock that we're going to be discussing is MBT. And MBT was the only different from the banks, guys, because the reason for that is, okay, you remember these two areas that we were discussing yesterday, one or the other? Now, for MBT, guys, really, you know, for MBT, this is a bear micro, right? Now, tomorrow, how I'm gonna see this? Now, tomorrow, we could start on a little bull micro if we stay above 46.91, right? But what if we go there and open straight? Then you know it's a continuation, right? And what is the next area of concern that we're gonna take a look at, guys? I would say this particular area is important. 45, right? Now, why 45? Let's take a look at it. So for 45, it also makes sense because if this starts to go up tomorrow, then you know it's following this particular angle of attack. But the next area that we could be concerned was, I feel that if there's more bearishness to this market, it will stop around this area here. Because this was where sellers weren't able to get out, was shocked by this move, and if they want to get out, they may want to push the market down here, and after here, liquidate their assets, and let's see what happens after that. That's my feeling for this particular market. The next market that I'm going to discuss is MM. Now for MM, guys, this was our another odd day, I guess. Oops, sorry. But again, if you take a look at it, guys, okay, it went down. See, this is what I'm telling you guys. It will open up, but it wasn't able to retest back to 624. But it broke down 580. So you know this is a part of this particular down area. So for this particular market, we really have 2 days of straight bear micro. And you know, sometimes, like for what do you call this, for MBT, you know, there could be straight days of continuation to one side of the micro channels, right? So, but for this one, there's a continuation to the downside. Now tomorrow, again, I'll be looking at which area? 6 pesos, and also this particular area of 560. Let's see if who will prevail, right? But for me, if this won't hold, then if it goes down again, then you know it could go as low as near 530, this particular area, or even a bit lower, 520, which also coincides with this particular angle of the channel, right? If there's a pullback. Now, it does not mean that I'm all negative here, guys, but the only way this can be a positive, guys, if it goes up, goes back down, and goes back up again, then there is a new bull micro. But other than that, let's wait and see for tomorrow, right? And the next particular stock that we're going to be discussing after MM is PGOLD. And PGOLD, guys, yes, this is the second entry we're looking at, right? Beautiful. First entry, second entry, but take a look at what happened, guys. There was all continuation to the downside. See? Take a look at that. It never retested that for 42.70. It never retested. It broke this area, and suddenly it ended there at 42.95. So that is a little iffy, right? And you know it wasn't able to break 41.94. So my guess right now, I'm still gonna take a look at this area, 41.94 and 45.15. Inside there, I may not be so interested, right? But I hope tomorrow we can stay above 42.70. That's for one good reason. If it's 42.70, guys, then you know this has a chance to go up to 45, 44.15. But other than that, if this tomorrow just goes straight back down without retesting it back, then you know this is still part of this down move, right? But other than that, it's a wait and see for pure gold. And the next particular stock that we're gonna be discussing is SECB. Now for SECB, guys, again, I would say SECB really, guys, it's still the same as BDO, one or the other. 125.70, 116.94. In between, not so interested because it's really hard to predict. Now, but if you are a buyer, guys, then you may want to you could try to buy here. And if it goes down here below, you can just exit it out with a small loss. But you know, if you're right and could not break 116.94, you know it's going back up here, guys. Right? It's all one or the other. So with that thing in mind, then you can have a less risk. You could have maybe 3:1, which means that you're willing to lose one, but you want to win 3 times, something like that. All right. Now, but if you take a look at this too, guys, for me, I would rather not touch it like that because I drew it like that yesterday. Yeah. So let's see what happens, guys. For the next particular stock that we're gonna be discussing is tech. And what happened to tech, guys? And I was telling you guys, okay, let's put it here. It just continued to go popping down, guys. Although I was thinking, okay, could be some support at 680, but it did try to hold, guys, around 680, but could not even retest 680. So you know there is a continuation to the downside, right? That's how it looks like, right? So you know, again, where is this support? I would say around 625 could be a good support. But let's see what happens, guys, tomorrow. Other than that, we need to take a look at the bull micro, because this one right now, guys, if I was to choose this one tomorrow, I would draw it like that. If it breaks this first, if it breaks up there, okay, that's good. But we need to let it go down a bit and retest it again, right? Or it will just go straight all the way up. But I'll be weary to take a look at this particular angle here, because you have to maintain and stay above this particular angle really to become more, you know, to the upside. But other than that, I feel the market may have another down day tomorrow, but I'm not 100% sure. This one, take a look at this. First entry, second entry. So this around 620 is important, guys. You gotta go stay above 620 here. Other than that, you may want to go back down to 6. Right? But other than that, let's see tomorrow. So again, guys, thank you very much for your time. And I hope this video helps you guys out in your trading. And take care and see you guys for another market review. And it's a Friday tomorrow, Black Friday. I hope you guys can buy some sales in the US. But other than that, take care and enjoy the rest of your evening.